Alrighty. Set up, I think. Okay. Messaging a pal real quick. Oh, hello Melon, how's it going? Yeah, not bad. Just chilling. It's very. Have you had any snow yet? It's very foggy and white outside at the moment for me. Just enjoying the view a little bit. Let me pop the camera on real. Cold and wet. Miserable. Yeah, let me I don't know how far this cable's gonna go. Just whack on the camera real quick. Hopefully it'll be able to get something maybe. Pull the cable a bit further. Let's have a look. Ooh, actually, maybe if I do. Oh, I'm sure I've got one that's just a camera somewhere. Is it this one? Nope. Maybe not on this setup, I don't. No. It's very white outside and very foggy at least. There we go. Alright, let me just bring it back up. Ah, right, yeah, fair enough. Makes sense. Yeah, usually January is where... Well, to be fair, January is still pretty cold, but it's usually raining a bit. And it's weird. Like, it'll get very snowy around now. Then it'll clear up and probably just be wet at around Christmas. And then January it'll still be raining, but it'll also start snowing again throughout towards February and March sometimes. Weather's all over the place. Right. Uh, Let me just load up my task list for this so I can remember what I was doing. Right, yes, okay, so I'm still working on the ability to add a quest. We're currently working through the ability to add start condition quest. Oh, what's this? I'm working on a using. Oh, what's this? I can't see it because there's a button in the way. I get rid of this button so I can see. But let me open it in this. Shows up there. Next part of your tutorial. Okay. What's the tutorial for? Uh, Ooh, nice. Oh yeah. Oh, that'd be pretty sick actually. Uh, Why is this not showing up with any properties? Oh, there we go. Yeah, I reckon at some point, probably after, I don't know, I need to sit down and start using backing again. Like feels like well, I'm probably not, but I feel like I'm starting to get out of touch with actually using it. Just because I'm always just making plugins for it, I'm not actually using it that much. The parent form, yeah, what am I doing? Right, okay, I need... Oh, let me think, what do I need? I need to read up on what I did for this first. So yeah, so create the chunk. That's fine. Then we just add the row. That's pretty self-explanatory for that. But I'm sure I've got something somewhere. There's that. Nope. Making the bomb. Yeah. Yeah, I need to. I suck at art so bad. I need to have a look, at least a try at something like that, because when I do start properly making my game again, eventually, when it's no longer a testing ground for my plugins, I want to proper customize it and not use as many of the default assets. So I will. Those are private, so protected. But I'm gonna make a quick method that I can use to add a variable if it doesn't exist, or a switch. If exists. We'll keep them separate. Variable. Yeah. Like I've seen some videos of it being used in the past and it looks really interesting. I've just got zero artistic talent. Let's see. Let me think. I need is this gonna... I'll make it protect. Oh, what's this gonna be? I'll come back and change this in a minute because I can't remember what type it's gonna be. Get game. Yeah, well, get variable and so it's... Oh god, I've got this used somewhere and I can't remember where. Let me search for it. Yeah. So I'm going to be replacing all of these bits with the stuff I'm about to create. It's going to make it a bit easier moving forwards. So what is this? It's a list of variable defs.entry. List variable defs.entry. we just want to return that. Okay. And then that just means I can get rid of this. Get variable. Okay. So that's obviously not. There's that. This is fine now. Sting. Want to change this. This isn't even checking whether or not it exists already. So yeah. So we're saving the custom currency settings here, I think. Yeah. So if we're creating a new variable, we have the new variable set up. And then it needs to do the existing vars. No, don't need to be doing. Oops, variable entry. If sting actually no. Select X. So if our existing variable entries does not contain the one we're trying to add, then we'll try and add it. Glad I caught that early. That's fine. Right, what have we got here? Create variable. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh. No, never mind. We've got this as part of validation. That's why it didn't do it beforehand. I see. Okay, that's fine then. In that case, I don't need to do this. We're validating this, aren't we, first? Yeah, validate custom currency settings. And as part of the validation, we check if the variable you're trying to create already exists. And if it does, then it's type in a different. Got it. Okay. Okay, and that's fine. All I need to do in that case is just change how we call this. The get int type size. I have to declare it for variable. Type is of type double. Don't need this one anymore. Then I just need to check. Insane. Oh, no, 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 no. All of them. So the idea behind this is, so every quest is going to have some basic details about it. So it's going to have a title, maybe a brief description, optional banners that can show when a quest begins or completes, a type of quest which will be either a main or a side quest or any custom option you might have added. Once you've specified that, you need to add the start conditions. So there has to be at least one start condition. Once the conditions are met, the quest will automatically begin. So the conditions are what I'm working on at the minute. So it's going to be something where you can choose where a quest can begin if a certain switch is turned on, if a variable meets a certain requirement, if you've got an item or a certain quantity of a specific item, or you meet a specific level. So you can have a combination of different so side, main, optional. Yeah, if you wanted to add one for optional, yeah, you could create a custom type for that. And then once you've specified the start conditions, then you move on to the objectives. So a quest could obviously be multi-step. So a quest will have multiple objectives, or it could have multiple objectives in there. There needs to be at least one. And the objectives themselves are similar to quests in and of themselves, in that objectives can have start conditions. So if you don't specify any start conditions, the objective will begin as soon as the quest starts. But you can have objectives that have a certain start condition as well. So you maybe complete one objective of the quest, and that then unlocks the next objective. And then as part of that, the quest is automatically marked as complete when all objectives complete conditions are met. And then once that's the case, you're then given any of the rewards that you specify as well. So the rewards can be anything from gold, or the default currency if you've changed it from gold. Could be a custom currency that you can set up. It could be a specific item, a piece of equipment, a skill, or experience points. So I think at the moment, if I remember correctly, I've finished the rewards bit already. That's part's functioning. In terms of the UI at least, that you can add rewards and you can remove them, you can use the filters on the grid. And then I'm currently working on the start conditions at the moment, trying to iron those. So change that to that. Oh, me, right. I'm going to change this to entry. I can get all. Bring that back up here. That's all hunky-dory. I might change the name. Swap these around. Right. Cheers. It's going to be good when it's done. Okay, that's everywhere sorted and now using the new thing. Let's just close a few stuff that I'm not actually using. Okay. So, when we add switch condition, so we first need to start off with a bit of validation. Let's see. No, it's a new data. Okay, so what validation do we have on the switch? Well, actually, so I thought, are these? Able to, and I don't reckon. Yeah, I haven't got these set up yet. Okay, that's fine. I will sort that out in a moment. Yeah, I'll come back to that. It's fine. Okay, validation, yeah. So, if button create switch is checked, but they've not typed anything in or the name of the switch they want to create. Name of the text box. Yeah. Switch. Next. Validator dot add error. Enter. Switch. You like? Yeah. Sif. Button create switch. Checked. Actually, let me think. No, I might do this as a and do a bit of nesting. If else, right. Existing vars is existing var entries. If existing var entries not like no. Where is flag, select the name, contains, yes, quite long, might save that in a variable. Existing switch names. That is going to be that bit. And then this whole thing becomes that. Much easier to read. Alright. Just thinking actually. I'm going to refactor this in a minute. Right, so if the existing switch names contains the one we're trying to add, then validator add error. A switch with that name already exists. Please try a different name. Okay, so. Oh, it is snowing. It's finally got cold enough for it to start snowing instead of raining again. Right, so I want to replace that. I'm going back on my word. I don't want nesting. Yeah, get rid of that. There we go. That's better to read in my opinion. My opinion rules, since I'm the one reading right. Let's see then, so. Yes, okay, and then otherwise, if an existing switch is checked, and existing switch drop down dot selected index is -1, meaning they've not picked anything in the drop down menu. Add. Please select switch view start. Okay. So we've got all that there, and then we just have a simple if validator has errors, then message box show validator build errors. Please fix errors. Okay. Error. Then. So you can never get any decent distance unless you get past all the validation. Okay. So next we need to now actually perform the creation of the switch, if we're adding this switch, that is. Once we've done that, we then need to create the row in the table. So we have a quick look. How is this table set up? We've got the condition type and then that. Okay. Let me think. Switch name is otherwise existing switch drop down. Select item string. Okay. We know the name of the switch we want to add. If button switch add. Oh god, what? var. Oh, what? Here we are. I am going to create another thing in here. And what is that? A variable defs dot entry. It's new. Let me have a think. Create new entry. A string, variable name, and then defs dot entry dot no. Variable defs dot var type. Okay. So return a new variable defs entry. Copy all this for simplicity's sake. Right, okay. What is it? Game settings. Begin. Right, okay. So this is going to be that. And this is going to be that. Happy days. So I'm going to create a new one. So var, new var is it new intro, new variable text box dot text, and the type is double. That replaces all of that, and it means I never have to remember how to do that again, because I can just easy create a new var entry. The name is going to be which name? Type is going to be flag. It's a switch. Can someone lock? Sting var stop. Add entry var. Boom. Done. Okay, now I need to create the chunk. Start condition chunk is a new condition. Type. What is type? Condition type. Switch. Okay. Switch name. Switch name. Nice and simple. Let's think. Start conditions dot add condition chunk. There we go. That's what I need. Okay. Did I initialize that? Yes, I did. Oh, I'm smart sometimes. Right then. Did I add something? We're creating a row to this. Add row to start conditions. Oh, I did. I'm fucking genius. Yeah, let's see how this is being used. Okay. It's fine in my case. Don't need to do all fancy like that. Okay then, so what are we showing on the start condition? So we need a reference. Oh, I haven't added a reference yet. Reference. Then, and it just need a wee bit of, oops, a wee bit of text. Let's make this form a little bit bigger. Just so I can shift this down. Shift these down a bit, make it a bit more comfy. It's up a bit. Go. Perfect. Add a tiny label. Okay. Only used for only used in only used as.
Mic off. Mic on.
Okie dokie. So form.add start action. Okay. Start. So the first part is the reference. Edition reference. Actually, edition reference equals. I need to give it a name. Right, yeah. No reference. No ref given. Otherwise, it is the one you've given. Right. Okay. So yeah, the first thing in the row is the reference. That's just going to be condition ref. The next thing is the type. Yes. So that'll be condition chunk dot type dot to string. No. Let me think. Actually, no, it will be. What are the condition types? Oh, no, that's not it. Switch variable item. Yeah, no, that is fine. Condition chunk type. And then the last thing is the value, I think. Or the condition. This will just be is on. Boom.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, back. Alright, let's test out this condition adding. Oh wait, actually, did I do? I did not do, okay. Oh. There we go. Not going to be any good if we can't open the form. Try that again real quick. Okay. So, theoretically, if we... Oh yeah, so we've got... that. Nice, okay. Yeah, I need to sort out this stuff. That's okay. I need to sort this out as well. Let's do the whole bottom row of the keyboard, eh? Nice, okay. If I do that, it should disappear. If I do this, it should reappear. Happy days. Okay, that looks good. So far. So obviously there's still some work to do around getting certain fields to work properly, but that should be quite easy. This one is just a case of... This is both set to enabled on true. Yep. This needs to be enabled. And... Second.
Mic off. Mic on.
I'm going to stay muted for a couple of minutes while someone hoovers my room.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, we're back. Oh. Okay. So yeah, I need to just change these real quick. I created a thingy for one of them, didn't I? Oh no, I undid it. I undid it. Okay, that's fine. Private void, update, switch field, object, and yeah. So text box, create switch is enabled if button create switch is checked, and existing switch dropdown is enabled if existing switch is checked. Nice and easy. Check change. Check change. Off. Okay. Let's get this another crack at it. See how it looks like now.
Mic off. Mic on.
Right, hopefully it'll work a bit better this time. So yeah, we can select this. Oh yeah, and if I remember correctly, this changes the tab as well, I think. Yeah, look at that. And likewise, changing this changes the drop down. Nice, nice. Need to change that. That's default font. I need that to be font 10. Yep. Alright, let's see. Start condition ref. Open with blog. So spoken to NPC switches on. Spoken with blog is the reference. Loving it. I just need to make that work for the rest of them. Actually, I've just had a thought. If I do... What are we doing here? Yeah, no. Oh, see, now this, I'm glad I caught myself out early with this one. So... something that I need to figure out. So when we add, let's say, a reward in this case, or a start condition, part of doing that is adding it to the parents' list of start conditions, or quest rewards in this case. But when we're removing them, we're only removing the row, we're not removing it from the collection. Let it fuck it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Let's think. So I need a way to know which object in this collection is the one that gets selected in here. That's worded very poorly. But essentially I need a way to know if I've clicked a specific one in the list, I need to link it up with a specific one in this list. So that when I remove it, I can remove it from this, not just the table. So that has introduced quite a core problem. Can I add a column that's empty? Or hidden? Width 0, perhaps? Let's have a try. ID, D. Has to be a minimum width of 1, I guess. Interesting. Let me consult the chatty of GPTs. In Windows Form application, I have data grid view. Oh, visibility to full. Oh, visible. Perfect. Okay. So I still need to fix. Yeah. Okay. And then let me think. Are these used anyway? No, good. Okay, that means I can mold it. So I need it to be a dictionary of GUIDs and the I lists are a rule chunk. Perfect. Okay, so now when I do this, no, because I need the ID stored. No, that's fine. Yeah. Right.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, yeah, so that's there. Board ID to string. Okay, I think then that now when we do remove, the selected row is that. Selected board ID I think is going to be selected row dot cells. And it's going to be the first one. And then what is that? Is that going to be a string? No, it's going to be that. So then I need to do GUID. No. GUID. And then I can do rewards. Remove. And then I put in the key. Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. I think, okay. Pagebox.show. There are now rewards remaining in memory. Let's test this because this is quite important. Do 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 do. Alright, that's good. Do that.
Mic off. Mic on.
Stay. Should hopefully give us the string of the ID, hopefully. Hmm. That's the selected row. Oh, right. Okay, yeah. It'd help if I selected the value. Okay, let's try that. I'm curious to know if that'd work with the 0 as well. I'll find that out in a minute. There we go. Right, that's the main thing I was after. And now, I imagine if I do that, I should get the same result. Although thinking about it, I will keep it as ID because it's not obvious. So that's fine then. I can bring that back. Change that to that. Value. What's this now? Object. Right, okay. So it does still won't convert into a string, so that part's fine. Can then do that again. Okay, so if I had 2 rows, so before when I would remove a row, it'd still have 2 rewards in the memory. We'd only be removing it from the table here, not from memory. But now, should be removing the row from the table and from memory. So if I press remove, it should say there's 1 reward remaining in memory. And now 0. Perfect. Good, 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 good. That's sorted out a pretty big issue that I would have had at some point. But I've caught it now rather than later. But it does mean that I need to update these other grids with the same data. Ah, interesting. Okay, so it's not grid specific, it's page specific. So in that case, let's rename this to reward ID. Update that. Columns. Objective ID. Actually, does. Right. Invisible false. Good stuff. Don't need to do anything with this one yet because I've not started working with objectives. Starts condition ID. Okay. So now I'm done with them. Okay. Bum bum. Right. Oh yeah, need to change this stuff. It's going to be dictionary of GUID and condition chunk. Okay. That's going to make this complain because this needs to be ID. GUID.new GUID. Gonna go right here. Then condition ID ring 8. Okay. The selected row. Start conditions. Yep. Start condition. Selected. Condition. D. Boom. Okay. Right, row selected. Selection changed. Cool. And this one needs to do the same. Good stuff. Right, okay, we should be working with a bit of magic now. Ah. Nice. That's like that. Good stuff. I am happy. Okay, so we're not done with the start condition stuff yet. We've only done it for switches. We do need to do it for the other three. Let's see. Private validation. Or validate switch. Validate switch. Validate add switch condition. Okay. So that now means I can get rid of all that. Okay. I think that's a decent place to stop. Let's get this stuff committed on our source control. So we made a lot of changes. Oh wait, yeah. Whatever happened to that? Oh yeah, I don't need those anymore because that was under the... Yeah. Don't need them. This is another reason why source control's good. It makes me remember stuff that I don't need anymore. Okay. Nice. Okie dokie. So, let me think. I want that. Right. So what did we change? Updates. Add edit. Best dictionary. Bit of list so we can. What's the grid? Okay. What does this do? This adds helper methods, getting and variable entries. There's relevant areas to use new helper methods. Updates, add quest room. Now passed. Good. Actually, no, I don't need to press. Alright, add ability, create start condition, or switch types. Perfect. Let's just have a quick gander through these, make sure it's all honky-dory there, which it is. Alright, let's get that all pushed up. There we are. Alrighty, I'm gonna call it there. I'll catch everyone later. Have a good one.